So today, I'm at work right now. Today, my boss had me train with one of the guys who works in the activities department, but I was being trained to monitor the family visits. So basically, with the coronavirus, they have these new rules and regulations for doing family visits or allowing family members to visit their loved ones. And I had to train doing that today. So I actually was supposed to work 6 to 2 and then stay an extra hour so that I could train, because whenever the person that normally does it isn't available or is scheduled to be off, he's going to have me monitor the family visits. And it's basically just like doing a COVID screening, checking their temperature, and then monitoring them as far as the time limits that the state of Indiana put on the visitations. So I just have to use a tablet and check them in, do their temperature, and ask them the screening questions. And it's really, really simple. But he's actually having me, my boss is having me work for this person on Monday as well, just because I guess he's scheduled to be off. Or no, he's not scheduled to be off. The maintenance guy who normally does maintenance here is scheduled to be off, and so they needed somebody to do the family visits for the day. So on Monday, I was scheduled to be off, but I told him I would come in and work, and all I'm doing that day is family visits from 9 to 4. So it won't be too bad. It's just literally checking them in and then watching and making sure that they're following the state guidelines. And it's really, really simple. So again, I feel like my schedule changes every day that I'm here, because I'm either getting asked to come in at a different time, getting asked to stay like an hour or two later, getting asked to change my job responsibilities. And don't get me wrong, I'm completely fine with that. It's just like every day is a new adventure working here. And like I said, I'm definitely grateful to have this job and grateful to be working for a place that actually values their employees and treats them like people. Like, there was an issue with my schedule, and every time there's been an issue with my schedule, I've been able to walk into the office and talk to them about it and get everything fixed. And like, they had put me for 6 days per pay period, because the new schedule came out yesterday. And so I went to talk to him today, and he put me on 10 days per pay period. So it's back to how it's supposed to be. So I guess it's just being able to connect with your employer and having a good relationship with them, so then you can talk freely and openly. And having an employer who understands and is willing to work with you is also something that is definitely good. But yeah, it's been an interesting week, because I've been going back and forth on my schedule. At the beginning of the week, I was scheduled to be all 10 to 6 shifts, and then he pulled me off all the 10 to 6 shifts and switched me to a bunch of different shifts, which is fine because it's where he needs me. And I told him I'm willing to be flexible with my schedule whenever he needs me to be. It's been hectic and crazy trying to figure out what hours I'm supposed to be here on what day, and trying to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time. So anyways, I just thought that I would share that with you guys. That's why I'm not really making much content, because one day I work 2 to 10, the next day I work 6 to 2, the next day I work 7 to 3:30, the next day I work 9 to 4. It's confusing. But anyways, I just thought that I would give you guys that little update. Work is going well, and I will talk to you guys again in my next one.